Hey guys, welcome back to, for now, Carsonian Beans. If you didn't see my last video, I am changing my name. For more details on that, that's in that video, but you don't care about that right now. Let's talk about last night's game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. It was a shocker. The Bengals beat the Steelers by 10 points, 27-17. The Steelers started out so hot, 11-0, looked like one of the best teams. Well, a lot of people called them frauds, but I was kind of feeling like, people are just calling them bad because they're 11-0 and everyone's going to hate on them. But no, now they've lost 3 games. They lost to Washington, they lost to the Bills, and now they've lost to the Bengals. And they are looking like a pretty pathetic team. Big Ben only went out there and had a 62 quarterback rating, 170 yards on 38 attempts. Well, I guess Benny Snell had a pretty good game, 84 yards and a touchdown, but really, their passing game just couldn't get anything going. They could not stop Giovanni Bernard and this Bengals rush attempt. And really, Ryan Finley was getting it done too, 101 quarterback rating. They just didn't use him as much. They just mainly ran the ball, which is pretty smart when you're on your second or third string quarterback. The Bengals defense also went out there and they held the Steelers offense to 17 points. The Steelers are more and more looking like a team that's going to lose out, go 11-5, be in the wild card round, and lose in the first round. Because right now, with the way they're playing, I honestly would not be surprised to see them, lose out, like I said, and end up with the Browns at the top of their division based off of how badly they've been playing. Even that defense couldn't pick off Ryan Finley. Big Ben also threw an interception in this game. He also fumbled the ball away once. I think he had 2 fumbles actually, but the Steelers recovered 1. Juju Smith-Schuster couldn't get anything going. I think he fumbled once, obviously -6 yards. I was so hyped for a bit there because I was in I know you don't care, but I was in my fantasy league. I was up by 12 on this guy who had Big Ben, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Eric Ebron. Eric Ebron didn't play. Smith-Schuster had negative points, and the last time I checked before I went to bed last night, Big Ben also had negative points. So I went from a 11-point chance of winning to a 30% chance of winning. I was like, what? And then I woke up the next day, and apparently Big Ben did pretty well in the second half. But the Bengals managed to shut out the Steelers in the first half. And right now, the Steelers, I don't know who they play next week. I think they play the Colts next week, and then they play the Browns. And with the way they have been playing these past 3 games, honestly, it is a pretty big possibility. I say it's 50-50 now that they go, 11-5. And I think if they go 11-5, there's almost no question that the Browns are going to be top of the division because the Browns play the Jets next week. They're 1-13 Jets. But yeah, the Steelers get a rough loss here. They are still 11-3. They have some time to pick things back up. They do still have a shot. I don't think they have a shot. I think they may still have a shot at the first seed in the AFC because I don't think the Chiefs have clinched yet. I think they should focus more on winning their division right now. The Bengals looked really good out there. Obviously, they're 3-10-1. It doesn't mean anything, but still, Ryan Finley had the first win of his young career, so congratulations to him. Couldn't get a win last year, and so far, couldn't get one this year. It is amazing. I honestly thought, how bad they were playing, it didn't really matter. I've had them as the second worst team, I'm pretty sure. But no, it was. I had the Bengals as the second worst team. I thought that the Steelers would get a blowout win here. I thought that any team could get a win at this point, blowout win. I thought maybe if the Cowboys went up against them, obviously last week we saw them get a blowout against them. The Steelers, man, Washington broke them. They lost 1 to Washington. They haven't won since. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Before you leave, I have one question. So I have to throw my stuff over there like I normally do. One question. So they just announced the Pro Bowl selections, and there's a lot of really, really weird selections on there. Evan Ingram. Would you guys want to see a video where I go through them either on my computer? I could write them down there and then in a Google Slides thing, or I could just write them down on a piece of paper and then talk about them like this. Would you guys like to see that, or would you guys not? I'm on the fence about it, and I'm probably, not going to make one unless I get a comment saying that I will. So if you watch to this point, please, 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 you're going to be one of the only 2 people. Let me know. Would you like to see that? You can just put yes, you can just put no. Would you guys like to see me, react to them? Because I'm not going to do it, in a few weeks whenever the Pro Bowl selections are old by then. It'll have to be, by next week or something. But I would like to do it, but again, I would be pretty busy. I am going to have to celebrate Christmas at some point, I think in 2 days I've got something to do, and then obviously on Christmas Day. But anyways, if you don't really care, thank you guys all so much for watching this video. Please watch my last video where I talk about how I'm going to change my name, what I'm going to change it to, why I'm changing it, when I'm changing it, all that kind of stuff will be on the last video that I posted 2 hours before I'm recording this one. So we post NFL content here every single day, recaps, reactions, weekly power rankings and predictions, all that kind of stuff you can find here. We even post every day in the off season. Just every single day we have a little news show. Sometimes this is sometimes this is short, as like 1 minute long, because not every day stuff happens, but still, thank you so much for watching this video. I think I said it 5 times now, but I really am grateful for you watching to this point, and I hope to see you in my next one, which should be, if I'm not mistaken, my power rankings, which should be coming out tomorrow. I'll work on those tonight, so see ya.